Hey everyone, Salty Stark. Welcome to Plane to Main, episode 5. Today let's just go over the count review real quick. I don't think we really had any upgrades. Maybe this. Can't remember if we had this in last episode. So this is the latest in gear upgrades. Looks really nice now. Stat wise on my summoner, looking pretty good overall. We haven't got to play with the round with session yet, and we do want to try to work on the crit rate eventually. But as of right now, this is looking a lot better than from episode 1, that is for sure. We definitely have enough defense and HP here. Crit rate's a little low, but that's about it. So overall, I'm really happy with the current status of the account, and hopefully we can keep building towards that. For our summoner, let's get into monsters. I was gonna go in a completely different direction on our monsters, other than, all I said this week was we're gonna go for our awakenings. We got a lot of the awakening 15s. And then this upcoming week, I wanted to work on something completely different, but then we got told we have Guild Siege coming up. So we're gonna start working on awakening a bunch of our 4-stars and stuff like that, because as you can see, I didn't have them awaken 15. I just didn't really see a point before because they're mainly used for PvE. Like I have Lulu and Iona, Darien, stuff I'd use in PvP back in the day, all awakened. And I'll probably do a guide of what units I think might be viable in Guild Siege for 4-star towers, because I think that's going to be a big thing that people are going to have to worry about. Because 5 stars, everyone has 5 stars. Who has 4 stars and unders built? Like in a PvP sense, like not too many people have it. So we'll definitely be going over that, and that's kind of where our focus is currently at on the account, is getting all these 4 stars up. Like I literally have been farming Breath of Life all week just to not be able to use them on anything because they're all going to these 4-star units now. So if anyone's curious how I farm Breath of Life, by the way, I just go to quest repeats, then do this katana. You get 5 unknown scrolls. If you get a 3-star on that, that's 20 Breath of Lives, so on and so forth. Then you also get the pieces and then Breath of Life themselves. It's just very efficient in my opinion. Um, yeah, nowhere does it say you have to farm Path of Growth the whole time in hopes that they do another 5-star event that they probably won't do ever again. So I find that way more convenient in terms of total progression for my account right now. Obviously, it just depends on where you are and stuff like that. Like, even for my account right now, I'm farming Subjugation, surprisingly enough, just because I'm in prep for trying to get a whole new gear set together for whenever Soletta comes out, so we just keep farming and farming. Like, we're at 3,321, all that good jazz. Farming up Faki points even, like... we need Tree of Hero still, because that's probably where we're gonna get majority of the weapons, since it's the best for that stuff. I'm just gonna open this stuff up real quick. I really like what they did with the new crates, by the way, if anyone's curious. These are really good. Good direction in terms of, like... It's sad that you don't get as much, but I definitely like the direction of being able to pick what I want. For example, 3 Flame Hearts is definitely more valuable than this stuff, so... Am I gonna use them? Probably not. But I can sell them or something like that, and it's more or less I get the choice. This one could probably use a buff, but it's alright. Anyways. So that's pretty much where the account currently is. Now let's look towards the future of what we might want to do. We do need more tritium, because I think we want to, we'll just go over the overview right now. So this current week, we're probably going to still be working on 4 stars. The week after that, we'll probably be working on, you guessed it, 4 stars again, getting the runes and stuff all put together. Then the week after that, though, I really want to start working on these. I want to make a crap ton of these. So we started work mining adamantium. As you can see, we're at 7.4k. And we'll go into gold. We're only at 1,177 on that, so we'll definitely do that a couple times throughout the week. Ultimately, how much do we need? 300 times 20 is what, ladies and gentlemen? 6,000? 6,000, so we need 6,000 bars apiece in order to get through all 20 of these. The reason why we are okay with doing these and nothing else is because these go to the utility book, which just vastly are not as good as other books. They only give precision, accuracy, resistance, and attack speed, which aren't, for one, a lot of people don't desire the stats for those, and for two, are easier requirements to hit when just making regular runes. So it's kind of like a mute point to try to get spell 5 books for utility. Whereas everything else, if you do want to try to get the books, it's definitely more rough. Like Incarnation Hearts, or you can either choose to do Galaxy Stones, or you could do, book for it. The book's obviously better because you're guaranteed to know what you're gonna get. And then here you can either do that or defense percent, HP percent book, which is just, why would you do that? But so we want to start focusing on these in the next couple weeks, but obviously with Siege coming up, it's actual content that needs to be built towards in order for us to optimize rewards. So that's what we're gonna work on. I'll probably have a guide up on what units I think are gonna be good and stuff like that. Obviously, I don't know. There might be a better guide on Korea, but or from like Storyteller or something. But I don't. It's hard to say without actually playing it because, for one, I think just for example, Jubilee's going to be really really good, and Baker's, for example, doesn't think Jubilee's going to be that great. But I see it as everyone's going to be running Tion Kona towers, and he just doesn't think that's what's going to happen. So, like, one of those things where, it just depends. We're going to have to find out. But it should be a lot of fun. I'm definitely excited for it. I think the 4 monster format compared to the 3 monster format makes there a lot more to do. Like, you just take even a look at it right now. If anyone's curious what teams I kind of have, I've been looking at myself. Wait, you gonna apply to participate? Oh, I guess I'm participating already. Nice. Guys, Mom, I did it. I made it into the guild. Siege. Like, so I have a gas comp right here. I have like get a little tanky comp. Then I just have my like, you're not gonna do anything against this comp. I've been trying to run like 2 quasi healers or 1 main healer. So like we have 2 quasi healers in the Huahi Kona. We have 1 main healer in this, and then Delfoy, Tiana Strip. That's pretty much my formula that I've been going off of right now, is having a stripper, good healing. Here I have immunity. Here I have a silence, and then 2 good quasi healers, and then a stripper and Juno. Yeah, I have Galleon in. I actually still think Galleon's decent. I don't think he's as good as he used to be, obviously, but I think the recovery down is a really good step for him, at least. So, and then this comp is basically you got a stripper that applies uh, block beneficial effects, and then Wahi, who's gonna put a crazy amount of defense down, and then Argon. Obviously these 2 aren't ruined at the moment just because I'm flooding runes around my PvE sets, and I needed something to go to. So we'll probably switch this out eventually. I want to try to get the Kumar and stuff in still, but it's just about what are we going to be able to get done within the time, because as the stronger person in the guild, I have to take the liberty of prioritizing 4-star towers, whereas everyone else gets to prioritize, the 5-star towers. So I have to come up with stuff for those 4-star towers, and that's where I'm currently at. But yeah, so that's why we're going to be working on those next, unfortunately. But I'm really excited for Guild Siege personally. So I click apply there. But yeah, not too much real progress we did this week, just more or less like look into the future kind of thing. Oh, we did get a new gem actually. That was pretty sick. We got this 9.9%. Alright, we got this 9.4% HP gem that we put there, and then switched out the one that was on here with the 9.9 that was on that stuff. So overall, definitely like some good upgrades. Eventually, I still want to work on trying to get 5-star gems, but it just takes time to be able to focus on that stuff. And it looks like we're just disconnected from the server, so I guess we'll call the video there. If you enjoy this content and like to see more of it, just, you know, please subscribe. Put a comment down below if you enjoy the content or if you want to see any other type of content. Right now, I think I'm gonna this week I want to try to do a tier list of what I think are gonna be good for 5-star towers, or not even maybe not even tier list, but just like go over like potential comps and stuff like that. I also want to try to do a exchange and basically like what you should be trying to work towards depending on where you are in the game. Maybe not necessarily just an exchange video, but something along those lines of like where you or what you should be farming out every day if you need X kind of thing, you know. And then I want to do a third one of like arena right now, since I don't know about you guys, but Orbia feels like she's in a pretty horrid state comparatively to where she was a week ago. So we gotta, figure out where to or how to move forward as Orbia players, because we're not Kina players and just complain the whole time, you know. So, guys, thank you guys for always supporting the videos. And if you enjoy them, please subscribe. Thank you and have a good one.